You don't have to wait until a situation gets bad again for you to leave. If there is a toxic situation that happens to be in a cycle, same thing over and over again, you have really high highs, you have really low lows. You don't have to wait for one of those lows again to then leave. Like, let's say you've already made up your mind, like, hold on now. Or you've already checked out, like, all right, I know this is not long term. I know eventually you're gonna have to leave. You're gonna have to leave, right? You've already made that up in your mind, right? You've already been looking for let's say another job. You've been looking for another house, right, to rent or buy, You've already been looking because you already checked out, because you've already made the decision and you've already become fully aware of what the situation is, that you know what, it's not healthy for you anymore. What I've come to say is that toxic situation, you do not need to wait until it gets bad again for you to leave, right? You guys don't have to, or the situation doesn't have to be going bad for you to leave. What I wrote in my notes is that you don't have to leave on bad terms. You could really bless them on their journey. Things could end cordially. Y'all could wish the best for one another. You could be grateful for the opportunity. Y'all could have a beautiful conversation. You could be thankful, right? You could still have love for those people and still leave. Because in the long term, right? In the long term, generations after you, your children, they deserve a better life. Because you just know that long term, that right there, that ain't it, right? And it doesn't need to be like the most catastrophic situation, like, Bro, if you just feel it in your spirit, this ain't for me. If you just feel, you know what, something about this is off. Maybe you don't feel welcome there and you can't pinpoint why you're feeling that way, but you just know something's off. Trust that. You're picking up on stuff. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition that, you know what, maybe something is up. And you're not crazy for thinking they don't like you. You're not crazy for thinking, oh, when they go on the back, are they talking about me? You're not crazy for that. There's a reason you're thinking those things. And what I'm saying is, it doesn't need to be some like blow up or some like crazy situation for then your desire to leave to be valid. The fact that you want to leave is valid. You're actually a free human being, yeah? You're free. You don't have to stay in a place where you feel like a prison. You are free. So for yourself, if you know, hey, this is not right for you, you can leave. You can leave. Yeah? I've just come to remind you, I guess, that you can leave. If it's not for you, if you don't like it, if you don't feel welcome, if it's hurting you, if you recognize that it's unhealthy for you, even for someone else, that exact environment, that exact situation could be healthy for somebody else. But for you, you just know where you're coming from. You know the things you struggle with, right? Like, let's say you struggle with alcohol or something. Someone else might be able to be in that situation, having those conversations, right? Being around those people. But for you, it just might not be a healthy environment for you, right? Certain conversations you just can't be in. Whatever that is for you, right? Don't compare it to the next man of like, okay, well, they can handle it. Like, okay, I guess it's not that bad. For you, it might be that bad. And it's okay, and your feelings are valid in wanting to leave. But what I'm saying is, in fact, I'm not even saying it, I'm pleading with you. Please don't wait until things get bad again for you to then leave. Right now, keep looking at your options. Right now, keep searching for your next while you're still there, right? So that it's not one day it gets bad again like you knew it would, and then now your options aren't really there like that, right? But right now you have the time, while you still have that apartment, while you still have that job, right? You have the time to do your research and for your next to be better, first of all, so that it could be a better situation. It could be a more beautiful situation where you can feel comfortable, where you can let your guard down. It can be a place where you feel like you can thrive and you can thrive, right? It can be a situation where you get paid higher, where you're in a better, a literal position, right? The opportunity, the position, it could be literally better, right? Because you're worthy of that. You're worthy of that. So what I'm saying is right now you have the luxury of options, right? So you can get what you deserve and not end up in a situation where you have to settle again, where you just take whatever the first thing pops up is. Because I know you're strong. I know you're a survivor. I know that you can make it work. You can make it happen again because you've been doing it and you're going to continue to do it. But what I'm saying is don't wait until your options aren't there, where it's another flare up, another blow up. And then it's like, okay, scrambling, didn't know this was going to happen. Okay, now we just got to make do with what we still have. Don't wait until things get bad again to start looking for your next. Start looking for your next now, because you already know what it is. You already know that you're not comfortable there. You already know. So it's okay to leave when things are still going good. You can, it's even beautiful, it's even better because you can leave on good terms, right? So let's say you needed to put that person or that experience, and you needed to give it to the next people as a reference or something like that, whatever it is for your situation. And they can still have good, positive things to say about you. It can still be about who you are and not about how things left off. Yeah. Because you work hard. You know what I'm saying? You work hard. You're a good person. You treat people well, right? It is okay to leave when things are still going good. And you can bless them on their life journey, but you don't have to stay. You can still love them. You can still like them. You can still think they're hilarious, the funniest, right? All of that can be true. And you can still need to move on. You don't have to stay, right? You don't have to stay. It doesn't mean you're beefing them. It doesn't mean you're salty with them. It's just that this is your life. You do not have to be a prisoner there. If you can leave. You don't have to stay there just because you like them or because y'all have good conversations. They're not paying your bills, right? They didn't create you, right? God has a purpose for your life. Don't stall it. Don't delay it. Don't sacrifice your purpose for people and things. Don't sacrifice it, all right? Get your birthright. You're worthy. You're worthy of it. The other point I wanted to say was, yes, even when things are going good, hold on, let me put this down because that was the last point. Okay, even when things are going good, remember that you still deserve better. Remember that you still deserve better. Things could be amazing. They could be appreciating you. They could be saying all the right words. They could be treating you. They could, all this, yeah, in this moment. But you know the cycles that have been going on. Just remember, even when things are going good, that you still deserve better. You deserve better. And I'm not saying, I'm not saying you can't be a ride or die for that person, or that you shouldn't overcome certain obstacles and stuff like that. You just need to know your boundaries, what you can tolerate, and what's a deal breaker for you in whatever situation that is, relationship, right? Whatever it is, job, whatever it is, just know your boundaries. Hey, if you cross this, no, we can't do that over here, right? Remember, that you deserve better, even when things are going great, right? You can leave when things are still going good. Don't wait till they get bad. Don't wait till they get bad. So that's what I've come to say. I hope this was able to be helpful to somebody. Yeah, be the love you want to see in this world. Peace.